Hey, what is up everyone, I'm Marco and today we are reacting to The Punisher Season 1 Episode 6. Let's do this, shall we? 3, 2, 1, and... action!
I gotta go back for it. I gotta go back.
I took care of it.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I took care of it.
Did you bury him?
I'm gonna get a proper burial.
Okay.
Get some rest.
Thank you. You know what they did to that goat? They blew him up. They cut him. Gave him simulated IED injuries. And then they tell you to go out there and save his life. Because that's how we learned. Over and over again. What sort of life is that? You know, you go through all this shit just to get patched up and go do it all over again. You stay in the game long enough, you're gonna get got. How are we any different from that goal?
Aren't you supposed to tell us that?
I'm all out of answers, man.
What happened? Tell me, Cassius.
He died, eventually. He died of just too much.
This episode.
Where'd you get that skateboard from?
From Judas, I'm borrowing it.
You're lying right to my face. I know that you stole that skateboard. Hey!
What the?
Dinesh's mother called me, and I didn't believe her till I saw it with my own eyes. Hey, stop it! Are you a bully? Now, is that what this is?
This family's full of snitches and traitors. If she didn't knock on me today, she'll do it tomorrow. That's like what we do here.
What the?
One of the guys on your list turned up.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
I've been 100% respectful. What you are doing, however, is making up the rules as you go, not enforcing them. I pay your salary. We all pay your salary. So protect and serve.
Just do as I tell you. Huh?
Just let it go.
No, that's not how this country works.
Did you just reach for my gun?
No, sir, I did not.
I just saw you reach for my gun.
I didn't, and I have a witness.
Oh, that is such bullshit. And that dude is even worse.
So Henderson takes a bullet
Just
to the
left.
hand.
I was a father and I was a husband, but I was also a Marine, and I love being a Marine. I love that shit. And look, there were times whether I want to admit it or not, but I would have rather been neck deep in blood and bullets and shit and be with my unit than be with my kids. That's something I gotta make peace with. That's what that is. But me and Billy Russo, we served together. We did 8 years. He got my back. I got his back.
No, Frank, you gotta admit, this is a hell of a coincidence.
Billy Russo's my family. He's my family.
Yeah?
It's nice to have a friend like that. That
You're
you
right.
trust so much with your
Little
life.
scene matches Castle.
He said he wanted to help you. That he could help you. Whatever he's offering, if you ask me, you should take it.
As people know I'm alive, safer it is for them.
But what about you? You don't look too safe. You look like a guy that nearly got his ass killed, and you know it. For what? Huh?
How the hell am I supposed to remember that? I'm an old man. Look, if you don't like my story,
No,
you
they're
gotta
not
go
just stories. You can't just do that.
the hell out of my house. Goddamn
Well, it didn't get shot, but fucking hell. Yep, that guy's starting to explode.
Well, Gunner's a good man. He's dead. Killed him for it. Shit. Yeah.
So, what? You just gonna take them all on yourself? How's that going for you so far? Why don't you just let Homeland do it, man? But Donnie, she wants them just as bad as you do.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
You really think this is what Maria would have wanted for you? We didn't have a choice back then. Now we do. Choice is that, Bill. I could get you a new passport, social, new identity. Could get you out the country, put you overseas, doing what you do best. Come work with me. Don't put me in a fancy suit.
You can wear whatever you like.
Let me get you out the city, Frankie. I could have you on a boat tonight. Your family's gone, but you're still my brother. And I know you. I got you.
He's tempted, but he will go for it. Because there probably won't be the 13 episodes, so.
Get to sleep.
Yeah, it's late. And yet here I am, letting you into my home, looking like that.
Yeah, you really ought to be more careful.
I trust you. I don't know why. It's funny how that works, huh?
I'm glad you do.
Oh, she's starting to like him.
Do you want a glass of wine?
No, I'm all good.
Sure? Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have one.
Okay.
Another one. And I feel like I'm living with these two people who are hurting. And I don't know how to stop that hurt. And I feel like we're all just bleeding out, you know what I mean?
Things are gonna get better for you.
Have they gotten better for you?
For me. Look, I'm alone. I've been alone so long. I like it, you know, I hide in it. One thing I know is that the only way out is to find something that you care about. Those kids, they might drive you crazy. They might make you completely batshit, but they're the reason you're gonna get through this.
Have you found something to do that for you?
He's gonna stay to help Lieberman. Help him out.
Maybe.
Not take Billy's offer.
I think things are gonna get a lot better for the Lieberman family. And I think they're gonna get a lot better very soon.
How do you know?
Oh, this is a good episode. Oh, come on, don't tell me he's working with. Of course, it was too good to be true. What the hell, Billy? Like, the guy puts you in your unit in such shit situations, and like, I wonder how, like, Agent Orange got to Billy, you know? If they were like working all along, even in Kandahar, or if it was when Billy got to the States. Maybe Agent Orange helped him out, you know, start his business. Maybe Billy owes him because of that, maybe. Because other than that, they haven't really given me a, you know, like a reason why Billy would side with that guy. Yeah. Like the whole situation with Lieberman's kids. It was like his wife was saying, they're hurting and she doesn't know how to help them. What Frank does in that way is to catch these guys and to help Lieberman get back to his family. That's the only way to help his kids. But yeah, Lieberman's wife, she at the beginning of that scene when Frank was talking to her, when he got to the Lieberman's family house, he was flirting a bit with Frank. Lieberman, he knows that he really did, and he wasn't enjoying it that much. But yeah, now when he saw what Frank's reason was for his visit, like this episode had really good dialogue, and the actors delivered that dialogue quite well. Like this was one of those episodes where at least in my opinion, where if you're making like a reaction video to an episode, and it's an episode like this, at least I think that when it's really like good dialogue and like intense scenes and the actors are delivering that dialogue really well, I just kind of feel like you have to respect that scene, you know, pretty much in nothing, which was what I kind of did in this episode, this reaction. So yeah, usually I talk a bit more, but you know, at the end of the day, I started this channel because I love TV shows, and when an episode like this happens, I just want to soak in the experience, and that's what I did. So yeah, I apologize if you wanted a bit guess to me, be a bit more energetic, you know, be a bit more excited. But yeah, this episode had so many scenes where the best thing was to just watch them. And Lewis, man, that he has finally exploded. And I'm betting he's gonna do something even worse. This whole situation of being so mistreated by society in general. Like, I live in Portugal, so this type of situation, at least to my knowledge, doesn't really happen, because we aren't very important to, I guess, the overall, I guess, connections to the world, like network of connections. I guess overall importance to the world, it isn't very high. They're just kind of there, you know. They just exist, basically. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we're actually one of the most peaceful countries. I think we're like in the top 10. So this type of situation doesn't really happen. But sometimes I see it so much in American movies, so I'm guessing it's kind of prevalent there in United States society. And oh, every time I see this, just kind of boggles my mind how it just keeps happening, you know. I mean, just that single thing that cop did to Lewis, where he was lying that he was reaching for his gun. Here in Portugal, that probably wouldn't have happened. Like, I'm pretty damn sure. Like in a country that is so important to the overall world, that just sends soldiers so many places. At least when I see it in movies, these situations, just this ingratitude that they have for the soldiers, it's like just unfair, you know. But yeah, man, this was probably my favorite episode so far. Some really good scenes in this episode. But yeah, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.